One of my friends asked me this week how to get started investing in real estate. He's in his 20s, has a great new job, and is starting to build some cash reserves. He wanted to figure out the best way he could invest the cash that he saved and get into real estate. I told him to stop renting his apartment and start owning his apartment. He could use an FHA loan to actually purchase a building like the one he was living in. Instead of renting an apartment, he could actually become a landlord and rent out the other units in his complex by being the owner. And because he hasn't purchased a house before, he's eligible to use an FHA loan where he could put 3.5% down on that property. So if my friend could find a fourplex for $1 million, he could invest $35,000, live in one of the units, and rent out the other three. And if $35,000 is the barrier to entry, he could bring in a partner. If he had another friend that wanted to live in another one of the units, that person could split the down payment. They could go on title together and they could each live in one of the units while renting out the other two. Now, he and another 20-something own $1 million of real estate that's going to double in value in 10 years, and they're going to collect the cash flow over that decade as long as they live in the apartment for 1 year. So if they're willing to put together their resources, live in an apartment unit for 12 months, they could set themselves up with $1 million in equity 10 years down the road. If you were 24, wouldn't it make sense to have a 4-unit apartment complex worth $2 million in 10 years? If you want to learn how to do this, comment below and I'll show you.